Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm really sorry guys for skipping out on 3 videos. That's kind of crazy. I'm not proud, you know. Anyway, yeah, so welcome to today's video. Today we're gonna be figuring out who is sleeping with sirens. Who? I don't know. We're gonna figure out. Pre-warning. I would like to apologize this video if some of the facts and things I say in this video are not fully accurate. I'm not gonna lie. I do not know much about Sleeping with Sirens off the top of my head. I just listen to their music. And I'm not gonna lie, it was hard as freak to find stuff. So I apologize if some things I say may be wrong. Anyway, let's get into it. So, who's Sleeping with Sirens? So, Sleeping with Sirens is a band formed in 2009. Sleeping with Sirens falls under many subgenres of rock, like pop punk, metal, hardcore, pop rock, emo, screamo, and even post-emo. A lot of, I know guys, they fall under so many genres, and they are considered a lot of genres. Like, some people consider them to just be many things, so they don't really have like a specific genre, but yeah, they fall basically under that umbrella. Well, how'd they form? How'd they become a band? They were formed in Orlando, Florida in 2009, formed by members of other bands such as For All We Know and Paddock Park. And yeah. Next you may be wondering, well, they have, there's the band, okay? We have the band, so where'd they get their name from? How did that come about? Well, Sleeping with Sirens got their name from a song from a band called For All We Know, which is a band that many of the other members were previously in before Sleeping with Sirens had started. And so, yeah. So many of the members who were in the band, or /are, were in that band previously, and I guess the song had a banger title, and they were like, heck yeah, let's use that. And so they did. So who were the first members? What happened with that? Like, who were the OGs? The original members were Kellen Quinn, Gabe Barham, Jack Fowler, Justin Hills, and Nick Martin. You may be wondering, did anyone leave? Well, Jack Fowler, past guitarist, left in 2022, and he left the band due to creative differences. Now, there has not been any really speculated beef with the band or its members. It's just, he just left. He was like, guys, I'm not really feeling this anymore, guys. It's just we have too many creative differences now. I gotta go. I gotta separate and go my own ways. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, he is now in a separate band. If if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Then Gabe Barham, past drummer, left the band in 2019, and same as Jack, it was claimed to be because of creative differences once again. So they both left, and there's no beef or bad blood or anything. They just, wanted different things, and so they were like, bye. So, at least, like, it's not like they're, like, freaking, like, I hate you! And, yeah. Because some bands... didn't get dirty. All of the original members remained in the band. They are the only two, like, original members that left. So, everyone else, Kellen, Justin, and Nick are still currently in the band. So, you may be wondering, like... who are the current members, and like also like what do they do in the band? Because you might not even know. So the band currently consists of Kellen Quinn. He's the frontman, lead vocal, keyboards. Touring lead guitarist Tony Pizzuti, Nick Martin. He is rhythm guitar and he does backup vocals. Justin Hills, bass guitar and also backup vocals, and then Maddie Best, drums. So, they have the band, they got the name. So, you may be wondering, what was, what's their first song? What was their first smashing amazing hit? Their first song was Running Never Helped Anyone. This song was released April 1st, 2008. Now, I don't know how accurate this is actually, because the song, it's not on Spotify. But apparently this was a song. So, yeah. First song. This song was about overcoming your insecurities and trying to change yourself to be perceived as better, and is a reflection on basically feeling the need to fix undesirable traits about oneself. So, now albums is hefty. They have 7 studio albums. Yeah. I know. Someone else I know. Crazy. Their first album. Stay tuned tonight. Their first album was With Ears to See and Eyes to Hear. This was released March 23rd, 2010. The album explores. It explores themes about like talking about love and how, madness in love and the pain of love, and like it just go love. Yeah. Their second studio album was Let's Cheers to This, released May 10th, 2011, and this album is about standing up for yourself and not letting people boss you around, sticking it to the man. Their third studio album was Feel, released June 4th, 2013. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was not able to find anything for this album. I know, guys. It was really hard to. Oh my gosh. I don't know what just happened. It was really hard to find. It was really difficult to find, like, kind of like a synopsis / whatever about the albums. Because none of their albums necessarily follow a storyline. Like My Chemical Romance and, like, bands that have storyline albums are a little bit easier to, like, find things about. but I'm not gonna lie, I struggled, and Feel I could not find anything about. So if you do know what that album is about, go ahead and comment. Anyway, their fourth studio album was Madness, released March 13th, 2015, and was created based on Kellen's view on kind of just like how he viewed life, both his personal life and life in general. Their fifth studio album was Gossip, released September 22nd, 2017, and this album is about the band's growth and reflects on their it's based on just like the band's growth and how they kind of Their sixth album was How It Feels to Be Lost, released September 6th, 2019, and it talks about mainly depression and anxiety, which was written in a time when a lot of the band members were in pretty dark places. They're doing a lot better now. Kellen, spoke about it. Their seventh studio album, and most recent, and lastly, is Complete Collapse, released October 14th, 2022. This album just has various messages throughout the songs, such as learning to accept yourself for who you are and more. They also have various EPs that you can check out. They actually kind of have a lot of EPs, so that's pretty fire. So how the heck did these dudes freaking get popular? Like, how? Well, Sleeping With Sirens gained popularity through a combination of successful singles, album releases, and strategic collaborations, including their official song for the U.S. Olympic team. I know, guys. Freaking Olympics over here. Shoosh. I don't even know. Their breakout hit, If You Can't Hang, from their second album, Let's Cheers to This, significantly boosted their profile, as well as just the band's versatility, and also particularly Kellen's vocal range, along with their blend of heavy sound and pop influences, also contributed to their appeal to many. This one was very, very brief. Again, I would like to apologize if anything was not correct necessarily. But yeah, so that was all for today's. Oh my gosh. That was all for today's video. Follow the Instagram that I will be putting in the description below. There I will post polls and whatnot for future videos. If you have any other bands that you would like me to cover, I've already covered My Chemical Romance. So if you have any other bands that you would like me to cover, go ahead and comment those and I will do them. I promise I'm going to try to stay more consistent. I'm so very sorry for quite literally disappearing for 3 weeks. I got back on it. But hey, I'm back. So it's fine. It's chill. We're chilling. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that it was fire. Outro, just kidding. So, okay. Oh yeah! Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Bow bow.